Today, we're looking at the pros and cons in 5 of the most important categories to consider when thinking about getting a German Shepherd. These fierce canines are quite popular in Europe and the US, so we'll look at the pluses and minuses to living with one in this video. So let's dive into today's video and we'll take a look at the essential pros and cons you need to be aware of with this breed. There's always going to be pluses and minuses with every breed, even if they're the perfect fit for your home and lifestyle. Today, we'll be looking at the 5 main categories that relate to the biggest pros and cons when it comes to having a German Shepherd. We'll talk about each of the categories' pros first, and then we'll look at them again and see in what situations they could be considered cons. Let's jump right into the first category. Looking at the energy and space requirements of the German Shepherd, we see that they do typically have a very high energy level, so they do exceptionally well in active homes. This is a terrific pro for people looking for a large dog that they can potentially compete with or want to take with them on long hikes. German Shepherds also don't take up much space in the home, other than an appropriately sized bed if they aren't allowed in the furniture, otherwise they'll be right where you are most of the time. The second category we'll look at is their intelligence and trainability. German Shepherds are extremely intelligent and very willing to please, making them extraordinarily easy to train for an experienced canine leader. Their higher energy level also allows them to rise to the highest and most technical levels of obedience and competition. They are equally motivated by food as they are play and affection, making it easy to train them out and about in a structured setting. The third category is their grooming requirements. A hallmark of the breed is their dense, thick coat, allowing them to thrive in cold weather climates. Typically weighing anywhere between 50 to 90 pounds, they are right on the edge of medium to large size, which makes them quicker to groom than a truly large breed. You'll generally find that they don't need their nails trimmed because of their high activity level, and that's one less maintenance item for you. The fourth category, and pro to having a German Shepherd in your home, is their deep family bonds and protective nature. They're gentle and protective with children, and when well socialised, they're not overly reactive to children or their friends when things start getting a bit rowdy. The other pro to this temperament is that their guarding nature brings a sense of peace and security to their family, knowing that they have a canine who is both a dedicated protector and imposing deterrent. Rounding out the last category in the pro list is their affection versus tendency towards independence. The German Shepherd can and most definitely will think for themselves, but they are extremely bonded to their primary person and easily take direction and guidance from their calm, consistent canine leader. Since they're so high energy and bonded, they make ideal companions for homes where someone is home throughout the day.
Hey guys, very quickly, I just wanted to ask, are you following us over on Instagram? If you're not, there's 2 accounts I would love for you to check out. The first one is our brand account, at Fenrir Canine Leaders, where you can see more about our industry-leading products that we create. If you're interested in following me personally, that's at I am Will Atherton, where you can see behind the scenes of me working with some of the most extreme behaviour cases in the world and what it takes to run these kind of YouTube channels. And maybe if you just want to be able to come over and chat with me, that's the place for you. So there'll be links down in the description box for both of our Instagram pages. I'd love for you to come and check them out, and hopefully we'll chat over there.
Let's look at each of these categories again, but in light of how the German Shepherd's temperament and size could be a con. The first category we mentioned in the pros list was their energy and space needs. While their higher energy level allows them to thrive in active homes, this can quickly turn into a con for bustling families that don't have time to work out the German Shepherd's energy in a constructive way. They're also not a breed that will exercise themselves in the backyard well enough without you, so they will require more time and energy on your part than many other breeds. The second category is their trainability and intelligence. Being as smart as they are, they can easily outsmart family members or even take the leadership role themselves. This makes them a poor choice for first-time canine leaders, as well as those homes where the family isn't on the same page when it comes to setting boundaries and enforcing proper behaviour. Coming back to their grooming needs, while their thick double coat allows them to tolerate cold climates, they shed a lot. Like all double-coated breeds, they blow their coat twice a year and shed heavily in the spring and autumn. Some have shorter and less dense coats than others, and that will adapt to warmer climates, but be prepared for shedding year-round with the German Shepherd. When looking at their close family bonds and guarding instinct, most people only see the pros, but this can flip to a con when you consider their quality of life in your home. They need firm corrections and consistent boundaries to satisfy their willingness to please and their independent personalities. In homes with multiple people or potentially numerous canine leaders, this can get tricky very quickly depending on each member of the family's experience level. The final category is their affectionate versus independent nature. Since they do bond especially closely with one person, they don't do well in homes where their family is gone 8+ hours a day. They will think for themselves, but in most cases this can result in wrong choices that leave you coming home to a mess. Like with people, every good quality will also have a counter that makes it unappealing. It's essential to consider every angle, including your current lifestyle, potential of future life changes, and honestly evaluate your canine leadership skills and willingness to alter your lifestyle for every breed. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you hit that like button, get involved down in the comment section below, and don't forget that if you're new here to make sure you subscribe. We have 2 dedicated German Shepherd videos coming here every week. So I can't wait to talk to you again on the next episode of the German Shepherd channel.
Hey guys, very quickly, I just wanted to ask, are you following us over on Instagram? If you're not, there's 2 accounts that I would love for you to check out. The first one is our brand account, at Fenrir Canine Leaders, where you can see more about our industry-leading products that we create. If you're interested in following me personally, that's at I am Will Atherton, where you can see behind the scenes of me working with some of the most extreme behaviour cases in the world and what it takes to run these kind of YouTube channels. And maybe if you just want to be able to come over and chat with me, that's the place for you. So there'll be links down in the description box for both of our Instagram pages. I'd love for you to come and check them out, and hopefully we'll chat over there.